Coach, when you look down at the stat sheet, the 62 paint points for Brooklyn, is that one of the things that stands out the most with this game?
That's one of them.
What are some of the other things?
I mean, I think that we had a hard time defending them on the boards. You know, I thought their offensive rebounds were very good. I thought transition in general, transition defense was below average, and that's sort of the defensive nightmare of tonight. We just didn't play well defensively, and some of it I give them credit. They're really hard to guard, and we felt sort of, especially Dinwiddie's ability to get into the paint and attack the rim in significant ways without Joel.
I know you wanted, coming into this game, to play fast, especially without Joel. How much is that linked to what you just said, the transition defense?
I think it's a little bit. You know, we ended up having 16 turnovers, probably too many. But I feel like the speed notion that we wanted to play with, we felt like that still was the right formula. It's just the defensive side of some things let us down. And I think the statistical facts of what we shot from three and what we shot from the free throw line, you know, our starting group had a rough night putting the ball in the hole, and the accumulation of those few things equaled a long night.
Rick, do you think Al looked slow at all in terms of guarding pick and rolls against Dinwiddie? And if so, is that coming back from that injury?
I didn't feel like he looked slow. I think that I'm sure he can better explain, but I felt like, you know, it's going to take a little bit. I knew it was going to take a little bit of time getting ready to play basketball again. Then you got a runaway train playing downhill like Dinwiddie is in pick and rolls, and you're having to try to figure some stuff out and make decisions in sort of warp speed time. And Dinwiddie is a hard guard, a big guard that plays downhill, and so I think some of it was you're playing against a really talented guard. Perhaps some of it was getting accustomed to playing again.
Brett, overall, you didn't think your team looked sluggish a little bit, at least from the start?
I felt overall we did. Yeah, I thought in general we did. You know, and as a combination of the things that I've just said, we struggled guarding, you know, at the rim at the start. We couldn't put the ball in the hole. And the accumulation just produced really I think a third period result where we get it to 8, I think, in the third period, and they just took off. And it's tough to overcome those things that I just said, especially on the road.
Norvell came in again as your first big off the bench. What did you think of him?
I thought he was the shining light of what otherwise was a long night. And I thought that, you know, his ability to protect the rim with some block shots and, you know, like a legitimate presence there stood out to me. I think that he continues to impress as sort of a borderline at times elite screen and roller. You know, I think that he's committed on trying to set screens. He's not afraid of the physical side of stuff. And those two things for Novell stood out to me.
Coach, Matisse really seemed like he had an off night. It seemed like he kind of lost a couple of defensive assignments. Was that due to like the stomach issue that he later had, or was it just he was straight up?
I don't know. I don't know. I think some of it is just he's young and he's learning. You know, it's true he's sick, and we didn't play him. But to connect that to missed defensive assignments, I'm not going to go there. What I will say is the year that he's having is incredible, really. As a rookie, to watch his progression and watch his improvement is something that we're proud of, and he should be.
You guys didn't shoot it that well tonight. Happy with the looks, or was the offense a little stagnant? Or
I was actually happy with the looks. You know, we couldn't make free throws. I thought Al had some good looks. I thought Jay Rich had some good looks. And I don't believe that they were able to you know, find some makes tonight. But I think in general, my gut feel is I thought the looks were okay. I'll go back and look at the tape, but I wasn't unhappy with the majority of the looks that we had.
Thanks, Brett.